Well, meanwhile, a prominent Syria blogger has posted footage allegedly showing chemical weapons being used by radical rebels. Let's get the details now from our correspondent Paul Scott here live in the studio. Paul, what do we know about this footage?
Well, the videos have appeared on the website of a prominent blogger who goes by the name of Brown Moses. Now, he's been focusing on the Syrian conflict for the last couple of years, analysing claims and counterclaims that have been emerging from the 2-year civil war. Now, he's been sent a link to 3 videos which apparently show a chemical weapons attack being carried out by opposition forces. The videos apparently were found on the mobile phone of a terrorist who was killed recently on the Kurdish border, and you can see in the footage now that the people carrying out the alleged attack are wearing gas masks, they're firing shells and rockets, and their weapons are draped in extremist paraphernalia. Now, the videos were dated August the 21st, which is of course the same date of the chemical weapons attack that recently featured in the UN report, the chemical weapons attack that led President Obama to say that a red line had been crossed. Now, Brown Moses on his blog has continually been trying to decipher really all the information coming out of this conflict, and his decision to publish these videos, which suggest it could well be opposition forces who are carrying out chemical weapons attack, and really open up the debate once more as a sign, I suppose, that the information war is going to carry on as long as the ground war.
Well, it is interesting stuff, isn't it? I mean, what are the theories about where the rebels could have acquired these chemical weapons, if indeed this is correct?
Well, if it turns out to be true and that the opposition have indeed used these chemical weapons, then one theory is that the sarin came from Iraq via Turkey. Now, you'll remember in May there were reports coming out of the Turkish press suggesting that a 2-kilogram cylinder of sarin gas was discovered in the homes of Syrian opposition rebels connected with Al-Qaeda through the Al-Nusra Front. Now, at the time, Russia called for an investigation into those reports, but Turkey, Ankara, actually denied that the reports were true and said that no such weapons had been found. But former CIA analyst Michael Malouf explains that is indeed a possibility.
I have a report from a source who has direct connections with to classified information, and he basically told me that the U.S. military did an assessment based upon 50 indicators and clandestine interviews that the sourcing of sarin originated out of Iraq and into Turkey before some of it was confiscated in May in Turkey, and that there has actually been a more significant amount of sarin production both in Iraq and in Turkey going to the opposition, principally Al-Qaeda. And we've had separate reports now that Al-Qaeda elements are rather significant in numbers and now have permeated into the opposition. So the ability to be able to distinguish who gets what and where makes it much more problematic for this administration.
Well, we'll hear what he's had to say about that. And it's a potentially game-changing situation. Quite dramatic stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've seen over the last few weeks that diplomacy is beginning to have an effect. Diplomacy is set to continue, and it looks as if the information war is going to rumble along alongside it.
It will indeed. Okay, after you, Paul Scott. Thanks so much for that.